Alright guys, today we got Mokbay, Tioneb, full battle, Loopstation battle, baby. Let's get it.
Welcome to the third quarterfinal of the SBX Kickback Battle 2025 Boss Loopstation Edition Season 2. Today we have Mokbay versus Tioneb.
Oh, this is gonna be
Mokbay with 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. I say the three, and I say the 2 and the 1. In 3, 2,
I'm hyped.
1, beatbox.
Okay, Tioneb, let's make a great battle.
Shout out to Tioneb. Give him the respect. Oh, I love the whole setting in there. Okay. This is crazy. With the vocal in it. Vocal harmonization. What it got for the last minute? Yeah. Oh, that glitch! Crazy glitch effect at the end. I like the textures of it. I think that the beginning was a bit slower pace building up, but it was more of a dramatic cinematic scene. So I get it. And plus the drop was crazy, man. And I love the consistent build up and then began to lower it down, the energy. The way to just end it off to make it feel more smooth and full as the full track itself. And I mean, it has this nice tone of EDM / electronic effect to it, but it's not too much on the ear. It's very pleasant, and I just get the whole vibe of it. And it was really cool. It was perfect.
Round
it was
two,
perfect.
Tioneb.
Great way to start off the first round. First of all,
Switch.
Hey Mokbay, very good round. But
yes.
you know, I'm on vacation. It's summertime, so I'm gonna go with something a bit more exotic.
What? He said he's on vacation, so he's gonna go a little bit more exotic. You know what I'm saying? This is it. He said, "I'm doing this on my vacation time, man. Ain't no days off." I'm excited to see Tioneb back. You know, just in the competition.
Crear una cancioncita no necesitas mucho.
No.
Clave y un bajo. Añadir un poquito de salsa.
This not even fair, man. It's not.
Y un ritmo endemoniado. Fiestas no. Prefiero romper cabezas. Dream all later on. Let me show you the rest. Get knocked in the first at the end of the quest. Come on. Siestas no. Fiestas no. Lo mío romper cabezas. Come too close and go back home with stitches. Cause I don't do jumps. I do fucking switches like this. I'm past your passive aggressive agenda and a switch like this. Cast your spare. Spill your slender. Let me switch like this.
Dude.
Foot flat down and my beamer is too late to bend down or surrender. You a fly, smashed on my fender. And I switch like this, like pretend to be offended, I'll be the offender. I did through your skin like a fruit in my blender. Flipping the script, I'll let you know with the shelter. Make you pay, make you sweat, make you question the grandeur.
What?
I was gonna let a bug like you fly off my net. I'm a big black widow when you ask for dinner. Pop your chest out, nod your head while you dancing on the thread. But the silk is stickier than you think, sir. Come on, siestas no, fiestas no. Lo mío romper cabezas. Dream all later around, let me show you the rest. Get knocked in the first at the end of your quest. Come on, siestas no, fiestas no. El mío romper cabezas. Come too close and go back home with stitches. Cause I don't do jobs, I do fucking switches like this.
I gotta stop it real quick. This is what we miss in the OGs. With the OGs, because it's just a different breed of them, man. It is.
Let me switch like this. Why can't you mind your own business instead of trashing what I've done? I'm gonna expose your weakness.
Oh.
You don't leave me to fuck alone. I'ma switch like this.
Okay. He's not
And
done.
that's time.
Okay, I was about to say, if he comes back and drops something crazy else after that, it's a wrap, man. No, look, Tioneb, hey, man, the track is basically flawless to me. And you have everything in there that you have to check off from the box that you're looking for. Segment times to textures to the drums to uniqueness, all the way down to the vocal performance, down to just even building the moments in there, to momentum, to knowing when to just end it off, all the way down to everything. Like it's hard to really not go and say, hey, there's something missing in it. You will have to be someone who's really, really fine-tuned to figure out what else they can make that even better, to be honest, bro. I'm not even gonna front with y'all, bro. Just go ahead and go to the next one. I'm excited to see what Mokbay is gonna do for his second round, because this kid got a lot of potential.
3, Mokbay, switch.
Bro, summer vacation, same room, same angle. I'll show you my summer vacation.
Oh my god. Okay, I like the play on this. He's like, yo, I'm gonna show you it like where I live at. Like this is always a vacation to me. What you mean? Like you in a vacation, but you in your room? You in a room, dog? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, he got some points for me on this one. The visuals, both scenes, he had some great visuals. Great eye. All right. As a videographer, like somebody who's like into like videography and stuff, dude, he's knocking it out just video presentation wise. I ain't gonna lie, Tioneb, you can't let him show you up like this, bro. This kid is creative, man. Oh, this is nasty. Way to do it for the second round. Oh yeah, we going grand, baby, big grand. Drums nice and tight too. This is a vibe, man. Oh, his artwork just went up like 20,000. Oh, no. He killed this. Oh my God. Oh, he's killed that. Come on. Come on, man. Get some respect on this man's name. Put some respect on his name, man. Dude, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I don't think anybody really could stand toe to toe with Tioneb in a way. But Mokbay is proving that wrong, man. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Those are two solid rounds, and that last round, he really, like this is, I said, last video, it's a difference maker. Look at BizKid's face. Look at his face. I'm not even gonna do it to him. I was gonna zoom in, but I'm not gonna do it to him, bro. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not BizKid. I got love to you, bro. I'm not gonna do it, man. But look, check this out. This is the difference between actually knowing how to utilize each round and when to place each round to where it's going to be very effective. And he did just that. Just that. Marvelous, magnificent, greatness. I love this. That second round was a way to really capitalize the momentum in the rebuttal at the beginning was amazing. It was amazing. It really did less. It had damage control to really say, hey, well, what you're saying, bro, I'm living this outside. I can show you how my outside looks like. This vacation to me, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this is dope, man. Let's see what Tioneb got.
And that's time.
Come on,
Round 4,
Tioneb.
Tioneb. Switch.
Hey, Mokbay.
Okay.
Vacations on the bridge. That's an interesting choice. Anyways, let's proceed to round 2, shall we?
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely had to do that, bro. He definitely had to. He had to, bro. If not, it was gonna look bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was gonna look bad. But I'm glad he said, all right, let me show you my vacation real quick before we get back into this. So you think that you just, you know what I'm saying? You on the bridge? All right. Let's see what his round is. Oh, this is the tough one, man. This is a tough one.
Beware of sleeping butter. Illusions everywhere. Nice is just a color. The bad is happy to wear. Weakness is defined by lack of action. By the quietness of one's voice, loud and fear-dripping words and faction. Silent strength is the weapon of choice. Fighting the machine is a misplaced fantasy for imposters and liars and children on ecstasy. Feel this power.
Yo, he's speaking some real facts in here. Like, there's not overlook the message in there. He said, you can't change the world, but you can build a new one. Talking about the kids being on certain drugs and so and so. Like, this is some real deep stuff. I don't know if this is a cover or this is actually his own lyrics that he's written. Somebody can comment down, let me know and clarify. But I may not be familiar with it just because if it's a cover song, maybe I'm not familiar with it because the different sounds or whatever. I don't know. But dude, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say when I'm play is that he has mastered the idea of putting vocal lyrics with his production, where it seamlessly feels like it's just cohesive together and they working in. That's hard. Yeah. Oh, he crossed me. Some dub remix. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so this is a hard take for me. I have so much love to Tioneb, but that second round is probably not the one that's going to put the nail in the coffin. I think Mokbay had swummed out of there, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna climb and make sure I stay in that position where I need to be." And I think that last round for Mokbay put him on top for me to have my vote. In Tioneb, I think is Tioneb came a little bit more in a different approach. I think that he could have won this, but come on, bro. We can't. I can't lie and say that Monk Bay did his thing and that he should have won, he should win. So I'm gonna see what they got.
Time.
It's a hard one because I'm a big fan of 10 nil in that first round that he did, but the second round I think that maybe if he would have swapped the round over, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Maybe he just I don't know. I gotta see the judges' thoughts on this.
Wow, 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 wow. Those two guys are just part of the best loopers in the world. They're just too good. The quality of this battle is insanely good from both of them. Tioneb is a great singer, always in tune, with a lot of emotions on his voice. Believe me, singing is something very hard, and this is why some people use the autotune. I love both rounds of Tioneb. It's incredible all he does with the RC202. I am so impressed. The only thing I miss is EQ on his drums. I would love a big kick sound and an impactful snare. I think this will add so much.
I disagree. I think that that's not what he really needed. That's my personal take. I think that the drums, I don't think the drums it would make too much of a difference. Like drums make a huge difference. Don't get me wrong, especially when it comes to music. But I don't think that that's what I will look for 10 maybe something different.
Congrats, Tioneb, you're so good. But Mokbay. What can we do? This guy is a genius. All he does is innovating. This is so well mixed, full of surprises. He has the best well-worked transitions in the world, and basically it was just so beautiful. So you understood I will vote for Mokbay. I feel like he was better and I loved everything he did. Okay, only one thing, I'm still not a big fan of his singing with the autotune. I always feel like it will sound better without, but it's just a personal taste. I have so much respect for both of you guys. This battle is exactly why I love Loopstation. Only one can pass and I give my voice to Mokbay, but thank you so much guys, I loved it.
That was hard.
Okay, Mokbay and Tioneb. You could not get more opposite sides of the looping spectrum here. It is honestly insane what these guys are doing in their respective fields with the Mark II and with the 202. Mokbay kicking off with an insane drum and bass piece. It sounds produced. Everything this guy does sounds like it's produced, and it's simply mind-blowing. Maybe the structure left a little bit to be desired. It just felt like going from one idea to the next a little bit, but the ideas themselves were insane. Tioneb, on the other hand, definitely won the first round for me. It was close, but ultimately I think Tioneb edged that first round with just his layering ability, the ability to keep everything interesting, the limitations from the Mark II, the 202, mean nothing to him. He just keeps going on. I'm like bewildered on how he is doing half the stuff that he's doing. I loved the vibe that Tioneb brought in his first round, and it just felt like a more put together piece than Mokbay's first round. But Mokbay's second round felt like a very well put together piece with all the sound design shenanigans that I love from him. I felt like they were even more on display in this round than in the first. The first was a little bit more, I won't say generic, but just because his second round is so outside the box that it makes his first round look generic, but they're both super high level. But the ideas in this second round are super unique and high level. Tioneb's second round was also really nice, but similar to Unhinged's battle, it felt like not the note to end the battle on, if that makes sense.
Look, I told you guys. Yo, I can't make this up, man. My experience within music and me making music, I understand all about the structuring, all about transitioning, all about the vocal performance, all about all these things. And just being a music head is just like the exact things I'm saying. Bizkid and Robin and all of them are singing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I felt like, the energy kind of fizzled out. There was still a lot of passion and a lot of heart in his performance, but it ultimately wasn't grabbing me the way that Mokbay's 2 rounds did.
It was hard, bro.
With their identity.
That's hard follow.
And energy. And Tioneb has the identity and energy. Just this second round didn't matched the second round for me. So Tioneb edges the first round, but Mokbay definitely takes the second, leading in a Mokbay victory for me. But Tioneb, you are the Grandmaster for a reason.
Yep.
Big up once again. Congrats.
Quarterfinal number 3, Mokbay versus Tioneb. Holy, oh!
See what Christoph gonna say.
This one gave me such a headache. Like, man, I can talk about music stuff, and I will in a second, but I have to say that comparing the two is very difficult because Mokbay is the new generation using the new device to its almost fullest, like really crazy techniques and ideas, and he's sometimes with his composition and ideas, he's more the abstract and avant-garde style. Meanwhile, Tioneb is more from the old school with the old device, with the more old school sound, but still also a bit more on the abstract sometimes, or the avant-garde style, but also some very tangible, is it? No, like touchable, feelable something. And it feels like that, Mokbay is the guy who's like, let's say if we're watching jugglers, the jugglers are doing this with the 2 hands, okay? And Mokbay is saying that, okay, I'm doing this, but also with my feet I'm juggling, and also with my head I'm bouncing the ball. Look. Meanwhile,
Crazy
Tioneb is
analogy.
saying that, okay, one hand behind my back, feet in, I don't know, quicksand, and the other hand I'll do something crazy. And of course it's not as crazy as Mokbay's, but he's eliminating the device and make this music from a very minimalistic device with 2 damn tracks.
Yeah,
is insane, and
It's
it's
insane.
just as entertaining, because he's saying like, yeah, you can use your hands and legs and head and everything, but I use only one hand because I decide so. Damn, it's very, very, very crazy to compare these two.
I'm sure where he's about to go to, but before he does, I have to say this. This is an interesting take. I don't think that that's the way to go about it anymore. The OGs, you can't do it no more, bro. The youngins are now getting to a point where they're developing crazy techniques and sounds that it's just you can't ignore the potential of what they're doing. So if you're getting so stuck on just I'm doing all this and limiting myself with only 2 tracks, yes, it's pretty entertaining. It's really dope and it's still marble and it's cool and it's crazy, but it's not the thing that you should die on the hill with. You don't want to just bet on that you're gonna get a couple points for that. Like, it's too much resources now in like unlimited ways to express in other avenues of the devices, to where you can use it to its full potential with these newer devices that you don't want to get caught like that, bro. You just don't. So I think that that's probably what probably backfired a lot for that second round for Tioneb was that.
musically, as I said, there were some abstract situations in both. Some of the abstract I really enjoyed. Some of the abstract I felt like
It's like, I'm gonna say this, because I got a really cool analogy. It's like having a old school American Mustang as far as the old device, but then you got the shiny new Ferrari 2025 or 2024, and this Ferrari got all types of gadgets in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, which one the audience gonna choose? They probably gonna they understand the classic old American Mustang, but the muscle Mustang, but then you got this freaking futuristic rocket on wheels type machine that drives and is super nice and it's comfortable inside, and you know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of see it. That's my analogy about it.
that there could be some refinement.
I'm gonna go back because I missed it.
There were some abstract situations in both. Some of the abstract I really enjoyed. Some of the abstract I felt like that there could be some refinement. But overall, this was a very, very, very fire battle, and I needed to rewatch many times. And even now that I have my decision, I don't want to say it out loud because I feel so bad that one of them has to, you know,
You gotta say it,
one
man.
of them has to lose. And giving my vote on this feels so hard. But by this, I'm touching basically fingers that much, like nothing. It's just so damn close for me. I'm gonna give this one for showing something very interesting from their head. Well, fuck, it's true for both of them. I cannot really, like, you know,
Oh, wow.
give that one tilting point that made me the decision, but it could be just the whole feeling that I get from both. Again, just by this much.
What is it?
For the crazy sound design ideas, for the very recognizable but not at all boring sound, and for some really jaw-drop musical moments, and not just just these, you know, both of them had
Oh, this
both,
is hard
but
for
I
him.
felt like that on these things a little bit one was ahead, and for me that was Mokbay. Oh
Okay.
my god, but Tioneb, you're such a monster. It's insane that you do this music with that 202. Your music sounds good anyways, but the fact that you do it with the 202 is insane.
All right, so we got it now. We got it.
It's
We got it.
insane. But with this much, me personally, I'll give it to Mokbay.
All right, so here we are. Mokbay took it. He took it. He got all three votes. I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys that's what I was gonna go for. I feel like that second round with Tioneb just didn't close it fully. I think he could have had it if he would have like one up him. If he would have one up Mokbay and say, since I know you're gonna like, if he would have did a crazy guess of what Mokbay was gonna do and already like diffused his performance by doing something crazy and also predict what he was gonna do, that would have been the most craziest round. To where like most definitely it's like the magician that taught all the other magicians type thing. But yeah, man, shout out to both of them. That was a hard, even for me, I said it was hard, but I had to go with, you know, Mokbay on that because, you know, it's just you can't ignore the new talents that are coming in and doing extravagant stuff. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? You can still give respect to the OGs, but there will be no competition and no growth in the beatbox community and just overall in competition in general if you don't acknowledge the new talents that are coming in and changing the lane and innovating. Like, that's what we want, right? So You know, it's just one of those things. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, man, give it a thumbs up. And if you really like this content, my breakdowns, hit that subscribe button. See you on the next one. Peace.